This is the Sierra Canyon Weekly News.
Hi, welcome to the Sierra Canyon Weekly News.
This week, 3B is your team of reporters.
Let's start this week's episode with Campus News. In Campus News, we have a lot happening at our school. This week's Foreign Language Week. Let's hear from Mrs. Wagner.
Hola everyone! This is our very first Foreign Language Week that we're celebrating here on the lower campus. The upper campus did theirs last week and they did a phenomenal job. So we're introducing Foreign Language Week to the lower campus. All week long during Spanish class, we're not doing any Spanish except for singing the Adios song and maybe the Buenos Dias song. But we're going to be learning about other people's languages, what you all speak at home, what your grandparents speak to you. We even had a little mini lesson from a student on Japanese today and Korean. It was really fantastic and we hope you'll enjoy the week and join us in celebrating other languages and cultures.
Thank you, Ms. Wagner. Be sure to participate in Foreign Language Week. This week it's also Book Fair. We hope you're enjoying it.
Hi everyone. First I want to thank you for what a successful day yesterday was at Book Fair. And Donuts for Dads couldn't have gone better this morning. All those dads, all the books you bought, it was sensational. Don't forget, today by 3 o'clock the book fair is over and tomorrow it's over at 2 o'clock. So please, please, please come and buy. There are lots of fabulous books. It is one of the best book fairs we've ever had. Look forward to seeing you. Thank you.
Tomorrow is the science fair for 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. We can't wait to see all the science fair projects tomorrow. We'll have a report on science fair on next week's episode. This was Campus News. Let's go to this week's announcements. Now it's time for this week's announcements with Mrs. Theo and Mr. Horowitz. Let's hear some important messages from our school leaders.
Good morning, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Theo, and I have a book in front of me, my favorite thing, as you all know, and this one is entitled Everything I Need to Know I Learned from a Little Golden Book. This is to celebrate our book fair week, which many of you have already gone to or will go to actually today or tomorrow. And whenever you see Mrs. Richard, please thank her or the parent volunteers for this wonderful gallery of books that you have to choose from. And inside a little golden book right here is 2 pages I found that I think celebrate this week. One is Be Proud of Your Country, and that is to celebrate our mini Olympics. So when you see our PE staff, thank you for organizing such a wonderful event. And then the next one is Don't Let the Parade Pass You By. And really what that means, boys and girls, is that when you have an opportunity to get involved. Whether you're out there dancing to the music or seeing a friend who's sitting by him or herself, that you walk up and you join the parade. And having said that, I hope you have a wonderful week.
All right, well, hello, boys and girls. Mr. Horowitz reporting here on SCTV, one of my favorite television networks all over the world. I want to remind all of you that we are actually less than 3 weeks away from spring break. Yes. And I know how excited you are. I know how excited I am to have that wonderful 2-week break. But this is something that I think is important for you, all of you, to know. I'm going to remind you of something. I've been in this business a long time. This is the time of the year, every year, where all of us have a lot on our plates. Things can get a little challenging about this time. It's been a while since our last break. But here's the most important thing of all. Always be a person of character. Always make good choices. Do the right thing. Are you going to make a mistake? Yes. Are you going to have frustrations? Yes. Are things going to challenge you on the playground? Yes. But it's those moments that you need to reach in deep and make good choices. If you need help, ask a teacher. Come see me. If you're frustrated, tell your friends that you don't like it. And if you're really mad, walk away and then come back. But this is really, really important. So I urge all of you for the next less than 3 weeks to continue doing what you're doing. I'm so proud of each and every one of you, and I'm so looking forward to seeing you out and about on the campus. So with that said, have a wonderful day, a wonderful week and weekend ahead. Mr. Horwitz reporting here on SCTV.
Thank you, Mrs. Theo and Mr. Horwitz, for your announcements. Let's go to Notes from the Yard. Welcome to our new segment, Notes from the Yard. We're going to hear from Mr. Augusta with some behavior reminders.
Hey Sierra, welcome back to Notes from the Yard. Today I want to talk about something a little bit different. I want to start by again saying I'm so proud of all the work you've been doing and how seriously you're taking these messages from us to you guys and how much improvement we've seen on the yard, so keep it up. Today I want to talk about where we play. Obviously, when we're down on the lower field, there's the grass areas, there's basketball, there's handball, there's the swings, and we want you to utilize all of that space. But there are a few places that I want to make sure we're not spending our time, and I'll tell you why we're not going to be there. But first, I want to point out those places. We want to make sure that we're not in the wood area surrounding any of the basketball courts or up along the upper field. It's nice to be in nature, but when we're running around and we're playing a little bit hard, sometimes we run into trees, we don't see where there are, and there's just a lot of stuff going on that it's not quite safe to be running around and playing in that area. But also, we want to make sure that the people who are on the yard to supervise you and keep you safe can keep track of you. So we can't have everybody spread out all across the campus. So a few places that we need to avoid playing. Behind the library in the little wooded area here. We shouldn't be on the other side of the technology office over by 4th grade, and we certainly shouldn't be running up along the upper field ramp or over by 1st grade. Because remember, you may be at lunch, but other grade levels are working hard in the classroom, and I know you wouldn't want to be distracted when you're working hard on your studies, so let's make sure we extend the same respect to other students. You should be in the orange grove, or you should be on the lower field playing in one of those designated areas. You shouldn't be running around because we want to keep track of you to make sure that you're safe and that you're having a good time. If we can do that, we can work together, we can continue to improve our experience on the yard. Keep it up, Sierra. Thanks again.
Thank you, Mr. Augusta, for the reminders. Please don't forget his important words. Hi, welcome to this week's Olympic Country Spotlight. Our focus will be 3B's country, Costa Rica. We are going to tell you some interesting facts about this beautiful country. Costa Rica, whose capital is San Jose, is a country in Central America with incredible rainforests and wildlife. Some of its famous attractions are Manuel Antonio National Park, Arnold Volcano, and its natural hot springs. Costa Rica has some of the freshest fruit in the world, and its national slogan, Pura Vida, means life is good. Now it's time for this week's Sierra Canyon VIP. Our VIP for this week is Mr. Martinez. He helps us by fixing technology problems in all the classrooms.
Let's see, what can I say about Mr. Israel Martinez? Well, of anybody here at Sierra Canyon in my first year, I think I've had to ask Mr. Martinez for help more than anyone. He's helped me with the Wi-Fi in the lab, he's helped me with the printer, he's helped me try to organize things and figure out the best way to format documents. Without Mr. Martinez's help, I would have had a very difficult first year here, and I'm having an excellent year partly because of him. I got the privilege of meeting his daughter, so I know that Mr. Martinez is not only a great father, but an incredible family man. I'm happy to be sharing my first year with him, and proud to be working on the same team. Go Technology. To Mr. Martinez, amigo, muchas gracias por todo tu ayuda. That was for Foreign Language Week. Thank you.
We're grateful for everything you do for Sierra Canyon. Thank you for your hard work and dedication. You are truly a Sierra Canyon VIP.
Thank you for watching the Sierra Canyon Weekly News.
We hope you enjoyed 3B's episode. Tune in next Wednesday when 3C will be your host.
This has been the Sierra Canyon Weekly News.